certainly 13 points the margin as the umpire raises the ball to commence the second quarter. GDFL match of the day out here at Myers Reserve. Longworth having it on the football for Belpost Hill. Taps it down, but Michael Wood standing firm. Kicks the ball up to centre half forward. Opportunity now for the Panthers. Good work, Matthew Lewis. Hand pass. Puts his teammate Adam under a bit of pressure there was Adam Martin. As we see a pack of players have formed now at half forward. Moderarre into attack. There's been a whistle on play, and I think you'll find that we'll have a bounce down as we see players just gingerly picking themselves off a very muddied surface here at Myers Reserve.
There's a few on the bottom of that pack. The umpire throws it up in the air. Bird actually won the hit down. Little kick out of the pack. Heads Moderarre's way. Not very far. They're getting hard to pick up now, some of these boys. Here comes Svalchek. He can pick him up. He crashes his way through the pack. Tackled. Loses the foot. He comes back towards Hobie. The ball's almost at centre wing position. Grandstand side of the ground. The sun streams down. It's running through the pack there. Nathan Lewis couldn't get it. Got that at the Svalchek. Was well got there. I think it was Longworth got it to him. Svalchek then fumbled, unfortunately. Through comes Jackson. Kicks it off the ground. Done that well today for Moderarre. Got it up towards half forward. Wosley's a chance. Out they come. That was little Matthew Lewis trying to crash his way through the pack. Great work. And he's received the free kick. He made the ball the object, Roddy. Did very well.
Certainly did. He wanted that ball, and so he should, because he's setting the example at half back. Oh, nearly a nice grab there from Batty. Did a bit of Juventus as he was in mid-air. Got foot to the ball. Kicked forward for the Panthers, but there's been a whistle on play. And I think you'll find it's going to go to Gibbs. Yeah, Gibbs it is. He actually gave the ball away and didn't realise it was his kick, so that was a good decision. As we see now, the ball kicked up to half foot. Lovely mark taken by Prasibovic.
Prasibovic now. They had one or two options there for Gibbs, and he did find Sybil. He's about 35 metres out. Coach Dale Tompkins telling him to go for goal. He's taking his time. He's now going to go back and have a set shot. So he's listened to the coach's instructions. Now he's going to go across the ground towards Longworth and Berryman, but he picks out Berryman and he takes the mark.
Good mark too, the little fellow. Given away, Longworth was about a foot and a half taller at least, but judged it well. Berryman breaks across half back, kicks the ball in that direction. Lewis takes the mark. That is Matthew Lewis. He's flattened by Braniff after he got rid of the ball. Into the forward zone it goes. Could have been a free kick to Moderarre. Kick off the ground there by Berryman. Lands the ball out at centre half back. Clever play by Michael Wood. Kicked it off the ground, but he had three to beat. He couldn't do so on that occasion. Picked up by Travail. Long kicking towards the goal mouth, and the big bird drifts back by Moderarre, the ever reliable, and takes a good grab just 15 metres out from the goal he's defending.
Bartolo stands the mark as he goes short looking for Braniff, and he finds him in front of Lewis in the back pocket. Braniff's first possession for the day. David Cook is going to mark it down. He now tries to go with a torpedo. Doesn't come off the boot well. B kicks him on the foot. Good play by Nathan Lewis to track the ball. Gets around one or two. Back onto his left foot. Good play by Wilson to smother the ball. Longworth can't take the ball with him. Bartolo now's got a chance. Puts it onto his right foot across the goals, but Mark Hovey takes the mark for Moderarre.
He's a good grab, isn't he, Mark Hovey? Another good one grabber there with a wet ball, Ron.
Yeah, good polished footballer. He's gone long, wide to the outer side, defensive side of the ground, and that was terrific kick. He's gained a good 60 metres for his side. The ball is now on outer side centre wing, but it's gone straight to Belpost Hill as they now, through Rod B, kick the ball long up to half forward, but a great mark taken by Mickey Bird.
He plays on quickly, got the hand pass out wide of the run of Hovey, who's kept coming, and from centre wing, Hovey puts the boot into it, goes for Nolde, uses the body well. Nolde give away the free kick there, the umpire's pinned him.
You've got to be
Gee, I think that was a bit rough.
Pretty tough, but the free kick's going to go here to Christian Scooter, who's not playing a bad game across half back. Had the better of Nolde this afternoon.
He waits now for a lead. He looks for Wall across the ground, but Stiles is close to him. He's called to play on now towards the wing. Only goes as far as Hovey, who can't take the mark. Spelljack's pushed off the ball, but he comes back to it. Stacks on the mill. Bird's over the top, tries to kick it off the ground, but the umpire has called the ball back, and we're going to have a bounce down in between wing and half forward out of side of the ground. Moderarre just attacking.
And down she comes again. The heavens have opened up out here again at Myers Reserve. The sun has decided to be impeded by those cumulus clouds cooking above.
Cumulus?
Yes.
That means a lot of them.
No, they're wet ones.
So are you. You're a wet one. Here's the ball back into play. Let's stick with the footy here for a minute. The weather's just the same as it always is. But Everett got the ball in front of him. Picked up by Jackson, though. Went for a hair pass. Everett ran it down. Well played, Everett. The ball rebounds to Glenn Travail. He goes on right foot towards the centre half forward position. And Batty takes a good mark. Plays on immediately and swings onto the right foot. He's gone for home. There's no one home, though. The light's on. No profit is showing. Back they go. Bartolo there. And so, too, putting his hand to the football was Sean McDonald. He's knocked it through from behind.
Good work, Sean McDonald, and well, even better work there from the centre half forward again, Mark Batty.
Great play, wasn't it?
He recovers well. He's quick and he just gets on with the business. And
he knew there was no one there, and he went long quickly before anyone could get back, and almost paid off. Wood takes the kick in, kicks it out the half back, and taking the mark is Alistair Moody, a player I haven't seen before, and Moody clears for Moderarre.
Goes out towards half-back looking for Berryman, who can't take the mark. Barbaro's close to him. It's kept in, though. Hovey, quick handball to Bird. Then back, drop the ball. Good play by Wall, running straight at the ball. Jeff Stiles is over there also. He'll see it over the line. And another boundary throw-in. Half-forward flank out of side. Bell Post Hill attacking. The Geelong Football Umpires League scoreboard. Bell Post Hill 3-3-21. Lead Moderarre 1-1-7.
Back now. Ball is just coming back from a very friendly gentleman out there in the white Falcon. Getting the ball back into the...
He's a very wet, very friendly gentleman there, too.
Certainly. Throw in. It's on the outer side half-forward flank for the Bell Post Hill side. Kicked off the cup. I think you'll find that was Everett. Opportunity now for them, as we said. It's David Wall working hard. Hand pass was a good one. Quick kick. As he kicked, though, I think you'll find he did run out of bounds, that youngster. There may have been Bartolo, as the umpire has said, yes, it is out of bounds. We'll have a throw-in about 30 metres from the Bell Post Hill goal, who are into attack for about the second time this quarter, and it's ticking along too in the second turn.
Yeah, Longworth goes up and does the ruck work, knocked the ball back towards the fence. Hovey's a chance, pushed up the football for mine, should have got the free kick, did not receive one, and it's out of bounds there. Half forward flank, probably about a kick and a half away from the goal. Bell Post Hill are trying to put it through at the moment. Boundary umpire throws it back into play. Jackson goes up from behind and wins the knockdown for Moderarre. David Wall through the pack. Was he tripped? No. Played as the call. Travail will kick off the ground. Comes out wide. Back into the centre of the ground now. In fact, up goes Timmy Everett and takes a good grab in front. His hand pass was a bit errant on that occasion. It was meant for, might have been McCrow, and he couldn't handle it. They crashed their way through the back. Hovey's a chance. He kicks it up the ground. A little toe poke to Jackson. Jackson off the ground again. Gets the ball out towards the centre wing. Paul Rober it is. The old cupper man. He's got it out there. He's tackled. Put the foot in the ground. Play on the call. Caneen goes in. Gets the hand pass out. But the free kick's been plucked out of this one. I think it's going to go the way of
young Wolseley.
Not a worry.
Yeah. Worsley, yep.
Yep, Worsley got a high tackle.
Rober should have got a free kick anyway for a high tackle before that. I think he might have missed it. Worsley now on the wing. He'll go long towards centre half forward, looking for Dixon. It's over his head. Also running onto it, Nathan Lewis. Stacks on the mill again, tries to kick off the ground, Bell Post Hill. Stiles is in there. Also Bird gets a quick kick. It's over the back. McInnes now all he has to do. He tries to soccer off the ground. He misses it. He had nobody in front of him. Nathan Lewis keeps running. Good play by the Bell Post Hill youngster to pick it up. Now he's got yards in front of him. He takes one bounce. He's got 2 or 3 Moderarre players chasing him. He's got David Wall up the ground who he can kick short to, and he's 5 or 10 metres in front of Wood. Turns around, gets around Wood easily, comes around onto his left foot. Shocking kick though, only as far as Mark Hovey. Lets all their good play down, comes back to half-back. Rod B off the ground. Lux of Fortune straight to Barbaro.
Pass, Rodney B, wasn't it, Rodney? Kicked it about 50 yards off the ground, and the Lux of Fortune, I don't know, I think he picked Joey Barbaro out 50 yards off the ground. He does that quite often, the stinger. Nice kick too from Barbaro, up over the centre wing position, the ball down towards half forward. At the base of the pack, looked like little Berryman getting the hand, Wilson it was, got the hand pass out. Back it comes to Lewis at centre wing, steady. He's got about a minute here, this way and that mark. Caneen's down and hasn't moved. Now he's Sean Branniff actually. And he's up there all right. That kick there from Lewis, a bit close to the boundary line. No mark taken, it's gone. No, it's all right, stayed in.
Marked it and kicked it towards Prasilovic, who gets it up to the forward line. But Bird's there again, the Moderarre captain.
He's taken some marks for a wet day, hasn't he?
He certainly has. Great overhead mark, usually in great weather, and he is today also. He goes to the torpedo on the outer side. The umpire's called. There's a player down on the outer side, a Bell Post Hill player, and I don't think he's moved. So that's not looking too good at the moment. We can tell you that Geelong is a goal in front at Cardinia Park, and Gary Ablett has been reported. So there we go.
That looks like Christian Scooter, I think. He's on the ground, a bit hard to see. But, yeah, no sign of any movement there. He has not moved at all. It'll be a stretcher job for sure. Didn't see what happened, Jason. Did you pick it up?
Didn't pick it up either.
I'll keep the glasses right upon him. Perhaps opportune time to check the scoreboard, 3-3-21 Bell Post Hill. Moderarre 1 goal, 7 points. So we're 14 points the difference out here. Now, I'm pretty sure that's Christian Scooter. And the trainer's out to him now with the stretcher.
He's not looking too good out there, the young man. 9 minutes gone in the second quarter. We're just waiting for the trainers now to get him onto the stretcher to take him off.
Gee, an opportunity went begging up the opposite end of the ground, didn't it? With Dale McGuinness. I mean, all he had to do was kick it off the ground and a certain goal from 15 metres out.
But he was trying to turn around and do it at the same time. It's that slippery. We just saw Mick Wood, who looked like for sure like he was going to charge down David Wall.
Yep.
Wall, he went just for a yard one way, and he had no hope of slowing up and turning around. And it's very hard out there, Ron. It was an opportunity missed for sure, but don't be too critical on any of the players out there. I'm glad we're sitting up here.
Yes, certainly, Cookie. It is pretty tough. Rain's still tumbling down here at Myers Reserve, and yes, it's pretty treacherous conditions here this afternoon, but it's the way it's got to be played, this great game of ours. Being a winter sport, Australian rules footy, it's it today being a little bit of a tough one for both sides, but at the present time, about 10 minutes have gone of this second quarter. The margin is only 14 points, and we do hope that the player concerned from the Bell Post Hill side is okay.
I'm 99% sure it's Christian Scooter, and they've just lifted him now. They've taken a long time to lift him, and I think they might have a brace on his neck, Ron.
Let's hope he's okay. The rain's tumbling down here now at Myers Reserve, so that's not going to help Moderarre's cause in trying to bring the margin back from 14 points. And so he was on the outer side of the ground, the injured player. We think it is Scooter.
Good to see the Moderarre boys out there giving him a lift off too. I see the Yaks out there, Paul Meeson's brother.
Oh, certainly no one likes to see anyone get seriously hurt. In this case, obviously, this player is in not very good condition at all. And we do hope for the club and the players' sake that it's not too serious, as we're just waiting now as he's reached centre wing, going straight across the ground, and players just jogging around trying to keep warm as they're just about to reach the boundary line, and play will get underway very shortly out here at the Myers Reserve. GDFL match of the afternoon here, round 12 of Geelong District Football on Country FM. We see at the 11-minute mark of this second quarter, Bell Post Hill 3-3-21. They lead Moderarre 1-1-7.
Yeah, we just got Jason Doherty just to try to check out the condition there if he can. As we see Canine take the ball in the back pocket there, little kick around the body. Charts out there for Berryman. He works his way to the play, taken away by Travail. Played pretty good. Looks there for the run of Rod B, who's come right down the ground. B, left foot kick from B. Bird, sits back underneath it. It's knocked away from him. No free kick. Longworth the hand pass. Back inboard. It's all right, but unfortunately Michael Woods there for the Moderarre side. He stacks in on top of it, but we'll have a ball up decision. Probably 45 metres out from Bell Post Hill's goal.
It was Christian Scooter who went off on the stretcher with a neck injury, so hopefully he'll be okay. Ball up now. Longworth gets a tap down over Bird. Pasivovic can kick off the ground. He does so towards the boundary line. It's out of bounds in front of Mick Wood, and a boundary throw in close to the Bell Post Hill goal. So this quarter will run a couple of minutes longer because of that interruption there with the injured player.
Yeah, good 5 minutes, I would think.
Bird and Longworth. Bird in front, gets a tap down towards the boundary line again. It's going to beat everybody over. And we'll have another throw in about 15 metres around from the last one about 30 seconds ago.
Well, with conditions deteriorating here, boys, I think it's very important for the Moderarre Football Club that they kick the next goal, because it's going to get harder. The rain pelting down here again now. It'll be harder after half-time to reduce that 2-goal margin. They nearly have to kick the next goal, Ronnie, as we see Berryman break through half-back for Moderarre. Kenny set something up. He punt kicks the ball out towards the centre wing. Might be a free kick here for Moderarre for a push in the back decision, I think.
Lucas King.
Just come on the ground. Yep. Lucas King it is too. Left foot kick from Lucas King, a bit wide for mine, heading towards boundary line instead of going more direct. and it's out of bounds, probably 60, 70 metres around from Moderarre's goal. They've made the break. They've got to make something of this forward attack.
Yes, well, the ball had been up in that forward flank, the Bellpost Hill forward flank there for some time. They've now got it back down in between forward pocket and half forward, about 40 metres from the Warriors' goal. Mick Bird grabs it out of the ruck. Well done, as his quick kick looks up the ground for the big fella of Dale Wood, the number 22 Guernsey for the Moderarre side, but he can't control the leather.
Who's playing his 50th game also today for Moderarre, Dale Wood, so congratulations to him, playing at full forward.
Let's see if he can get the ball here. That's tapped backwards, actually. He can't get near it this time. They've got it out towards half-back. Who's running onto the football? Michael Wood it is. Picks it up for Moderarre. Short pass out wide again, but Mark Canine takes the mark. Wants to play on, not allowed to, and now he has to go back and have his kick over the man on the mark. Too far out to score. Probably 2 kicks, maybe 2.5 kicks out from goal. Not a bad kick from Canine. Put it up in the air. Give the big fellow a chance, Bird. He can't take the mark. B had hands on it. Bird at ground level. Hand passes out wide. A chance there for Lucas King. Stales is in there too. Picked up by Spelcheck. He tried to crash his way through the pack. Lost it. It rebounds to Bird. It's a free kick against him. I think you'll find. Yep. Moderarre kick. Yep, yeah. Spelcheck just tried to get through the pack. Had the option of hand passing. Elected to try and break the tackle. Wasn't able to do so. The old reliable Wayne Stiles pinged him. He's going to have a shot for goal.
Good umpiring decision, that one.
Yes, he was a little bit overzealous, I think. Tommy Zvoljecki was the only one going for the ball, but just probably tried to do that a little bit too much.
Yep. Yeah. Now he has to kick this for Moderarre's sake. It's not going to be an easy kick either. I know the ball's very wet. He's got to kick it about 40 metres, I reckon. He doesn't make the distance. It's into the goal square. Bird 2 bites at the cherry. You going to pay that one, umpire? No. He's paid a mark or a free kick to Hancock.
Yeah, Hancock it is. Sorry. Yep. Hancock from the last line defence now towards centre half back, looking for Travail. He can't take the mark. Stacks on the mill again. Hovey's in there. Play on the call. Rober gets a quick kick onto his right foot. Finds Nathan Lewis, who can't take the mark. Braniff now. A quick kick from his right boot. Goes out towards the boundary line. Will beat everybody over the line. Nathan Lewis chasing it with Burnett and a boundary throw in. Bellpost Hill 3-3-21. Lead Moderarre 1 goal 1-7 on the Geelong Football Umpires League second quarter scoreboard here at Myers Reserve. Bird hits him on the head as he goes for the ruck. Wasley and Dixon are in there, but the umpire Peter Jones will come in and bounce the ball.
Oops, a daisy. The big fella there not too happy with the treatment he's receiving. Lucas King didn't like that much.
Speljack again from the back line. Gets a handball this time to Rod B. Under his left foot. Out towards Prasivovic at centre half back. Tries to kick it off the ground. Can't do so. Comes back towards Travail. He's caught. Good tackle. Drops the ball. Berryman's got a chance now. Quick kick towards Nelda. Sorry, that's Burnett. Goes around. Matthew Lewis kicks it into his own man. Longworth off the ground. Out towards McCrowan. Onto his right foot. Looking for Lewis, but Mick Wood's in front and he takes the mark.
Yeah, nice mark too, Woody. Plays on quickly, but probably wasn't the best option because he's been forced now to go wide on his left foot. But Pat Jackson was there, got the hand pass inboard, but it gets some good defensive football from the Panthers as Adam Martin tries to pick it up, lost the footy again for the flying flea, and that, of course, is Mark Canine. And I think you'll find the umpire has decided to come in and he'll bounce down. A good 45 metres from the Moderarre goal, 17 minutes gone. Bannockburn Sporting Trophy time clock in the second quarter.
Tommy Spelcheck coming off probably to have a bit of a rest. He's worked pretty hard. Give him a little bit of a break at the half-time interval here, and coming onto the ground is the number 15 Guernsey of Brett Osborne in the long sleeves and looks very clean at the moment. He's very conspicuous out there. The ball at half forward for Moderarre. They need to get a goal before half-time for mine to give themselves a bit of a sniff. Umpire throws it up. Bird does the ruck work versus Longworth. He's picked out a free kick going to go the way of Big Mick Bird here. Didn't think there was much in that. I thought they both went at the ball, but obviously Neil Longworth has infringed according to the umpire, and Mick Bird, who's played a grand game for Moderarre today, takes the kick. He tried a torpedo on a wet day. He wouldn't believe it. He tumbled the ball into towards the forward zone, and the mark taken here looks like Matthew Lewis back in the last line of defence. Takes a good one for Bellpost Hill, and he's going to relieve the pressure.
Kicks it across the ground, over towards the wing. Prasivovic now at half-back. If he can pick it up, he kicks it off the ground. Chasing is Glenn Wilson. Sybil's in front, kicks it off the ground again. Good kick. Chase for the ball now. Wilson and Prasivovic, who can win at the race. Wilson over the top will get a free kick, pushing the back. Yep, good work.
Good work, both those players.
Yeah, by both those guys. Wilson just in front at the end and gets a push in the back. Free kick, half-back.
I reckon they'll both be glad the free kick was paid because they've sprinted about 70 yards there, the two of them. They'll be looking for a breather.
Talking about sprinting, there's a bit of an activity here at half-time with Papa Lewis, the vice president. He's going to have a dash against Josh Virtue and the reserve grade player. A bit of entertainment here at half-time from one end of the ground to the other. And who do you think's going to win?
Well, I don't know, but thank God you're not in it. The half-time break wouldn't be long enough for you to run from one end of the ground to the other, Roddy.
Okay, we just see Braniff coming off, and a free kick now to Bellpost Hill, and Osmond's going to take it at half-back. He looks out towards Batty. Tap on by Wood through the centre of the ground. Lewis runs through without the ball. Good play there to get it out by McInnes.
Dixon
it was, down towards full-back. Good play there by Hancock coming out. Caneen off the ground. Comes back towards Burnett. He's got 5 or 10 metres. Oh, he kicks. Bad kick, though. Can't get anything. There's a wrestle on at half-back, as David Cook just tells me about it. It goes out of bounds, though, just near the point post for Moderarre, who need a quick goal.
Dale McInnes was in that wrestle there, Ronnie.
Surprise.
Actually, I think Dale should have got the free kick.
Throw in now. Longworth comes up to do the ruck work with Bird. Over the back, neither ruckman get the ball down. Lewis over the back now, tries to kick it off the ground, doesn't take it with him. Stacks on the mill again, umpire will have to ball it up about 30 metres out from the Moderarre goal.
21 points, play 7 on the scoreboard here in the second quarter. Later stages, but we've got a fair break where a player, Christian Scooter, carried off the ground on a stretcher with what looked to be a neck injury. No report on him as yet. The umpire throws it back up in the air, and they all dive on top of it once more. We'll have another ball up. Little McInnes gets up and hands the ball back via Paul Rober, who's been quite a good player for Bellpost Hill today. Now the umpire elects to throw it up. Over the top, Bird wins the hit down, but not able to get the ball clear. Chance here for McInnes at ground level. Gets a little kick in. Now here's someone looking nice and new out there. Who was that?
Matchavec.
Mickey Matchavec's on the ground. By golly, he certainly stuck out. Here's a kick for goal from Moderarre over the back. Touched off hands, 1 point only.
Wasn't a bad effort from that player either in the pocket. I think it may have been Dixon. His long bomb is just off hands and has been forced through for a minor score. Now, the fullback for the Panthers will let you come to the members' side. I think it's going to work nicely for him because back of the pack was Barbaro. He kicks to centre wing. Batty is well in front there of Jackson. Intelligently taps it inboard to the run of Bartolo. Kicks off the carpet. Support there from Travail. But coming in doing a good job for the Warriors was McDonald. That was Sean. Jackson's there, not sure what to do with it.
Well done.
Off the hand pass. Well done. An underground job it was to Berryman. He goes to Jeff Stiles, whose little quick kick looks there for Dixon, but he didn't go for the footy on that occasion, Dixon. And I think you'll find Nathan Luce gets the free kick for the Bellpost Hill side at centre wing.
Well, the umpire paid a trip there, which was pretty interesting stuff, though. McInnes kicks the ball off the ground as the kick slew off the side of the boot there from Lewis, and it's out of bounds on the centre wing, grandstand side of the ground. Geelong Football Umpires League second quarter scoreboard. Bellpost Hill 3-3-21. Moderarre 1 goal to 8 points. So we've gone 21.5 minutes on the Bannockburn Sporting Trophies time clock. It's back into play off the back of the pack wall, but he lost it unfortunately to Hovey. Hovey, the right foot kick to centre half forward. No mark taken. Matchavec used the fist very nice on that occasion. Thumped it out wide at ground level. A chance here for Moderarre, who sat down there. Dave Curtis on the ground. He couldn't handle it though, and they've broken again. Bellpost Hill just when Moderarre needed to get the keep it in their forward zone, Ronnie.
Yes, certainly. And they are away and racing right now as Travail, a lovely low trajectory drop punt, hits his teammate right on the chest at half foot, plays on it for Simovich. Good chain of hand passing to Gibbs, who goes bang from 25 metres. I think you'll find he was flattened as he kicked it, but it doesn't matter because it's gone straight through the high diddle. And I tell you what, Gibbs has kicked his second.
Yep, good goal there, and all the players went down to Matchavec and also Matthew Lewis, who started the play from the half-back flank for Bellpost Hill. Great running through the centre of the ground and polished it off. Good play there by Gibbs for his second goal of the afternoon. Geelong Football Umpires League scoreboard will show, just as we see, it's 22.5 minutes gone in this second quarter, Bannockburn Sporting Trophies time clock. And the Bellpost Hill Panthers are 4 goals, 3-27. They lead Moderarre 1 goal to 8.
That one would have hurt the Warriors.
Yeah, certainly would. They needed the next goal, and good play by Gibbs to finish it off there for Bellpost Hill and give them a handy lead close to half-time.
Well, it's a 3-goal margin now, Ronnie, just close to half-time, and mightn't sound much to the listeners, but if you're at the ground, it's worth about 7, I'd reckon.
Comfortably, Cookie, as we see Mick Bird, who's still bursting a boiler out there for the Warriors. He took the ball out of the ruck, but unfortunately the footy a bit heavy and very muddy and slippery. He just couldn't control it, and the umpires only come in and bounce down again. Thumps the ball in the air and butters up again, slaps it forward. Hovey, good work to the run there of, I think you'll find McInnes. lost it, but Hovey was legged, and he will get the free kick. Mark Hovey, been busy again for the Moderarre side. He'll drive them into attack. The lead there from Wood is ignored. Elects to kick the ball long, and long he goes. A big spiral punt up there to the teeth of Gilbert again. Gee, Rod B's had a good quarter. Been defending grandly down there for the Bellpost Hill side. Opportunity now for Wilson, the dashing half-back. Feeds off the hand pass. That was good work to Owen Berryman. His quick kick. Oh, it beats the back. It bounces, but it's bounced through the wrong side of the big stick. And it's been squeezed through for a minor score. Off the boot there of a very, very flashy Owen Berryman.
And we can tell you that Batty's had such an influence at centre-half forward that they've had to put Pat Jackson back at centre-half back for Moderarre. So try and control Batty at centre-half forward.
The kick-in was marked by Rod B, but the goal umpire had finished waving those calicos. It's got to come back to Hancock, and he'll repeat the dose here at Mars Reserve, close to half-time. Hancock puts the ball under the boot. Not a bad kick in the conditions too. Madam Martin's a chance. He can't take the mark. McCrellan's in there. It eludes him. Free kick to Moderarre. Looked like Dale McGuinness over the ball. He certainly had a dip since he come on, and give him a little bit of ground level, and he takes this free kick at half forward. Chips it in short. Good kick, Dale McGuinness. And he finds his teammate coming out, and the big fella's got it.
He's everywhere, isn't he, this afternoon?
The big bird. He gives the ball to Michael Wood to wipe on his jumper, because Bird's jumper's covered in more mud than the footy runners.
Yeah, certainly. And that's good, intelligent football. He's wiped his hands on Mick Wood's jumper as well, just to get a clean handle on the leather. Now, he's a long kick. Distance won't be a problem for the big bird. He's just picking out some nice grass, and he's got a bit in front of him. He's moved actually to the left, which has just forced a little bit more of an angle for him. But what he needs to try and do here is just do a flat punt.
Well, there's a couple of three mud at him there, and he kicks up the side of the boot into the forward pocket position. Didn't quite make the distance. No mark taken. Dale Wood appeals for a free kick. Central umpire having none of that. The boundary umpire is having a bit of this, though. He's going to throw the ball back into play. And I reckon a couple of players through mud. A big bird as he kicked that ball. We should have got another one.
Lucas King tries to take the ball out of the ruck, can't do so. Wall and Wilson off the ground for Moderarre. Again off the ground by Bird. Into the forward pocket. B again onto his left foot around towards Lewis, who overruns the ball. Wilson again for Moderarre now. Short little kick in towards centre-half forward. Travail over the top of the ball. Gets it out towards Matthew Lewis. Stacks on the mill again. And we'll have another ball up at centre-half, in between centre-half forward and the full forward position for Moderarre.
Well done, Jeffrey Stiles. Held the ball in his forward zone there. Still a kick and a half away from goal. It's out at centre-half forward. No, if F4 went up for it, no one looked like touching that one, the throw up. No one wanted to. I don't think the ball getting a bit muddy and heavy. They didn't want to get dirty hands, but four hands went up and went nowhere near the footy, Ronnie. We're going to have a repeat dose now. Might see a big fist here, I think.
Well, players starting to look for petrol tickets, I'd suggest. They're starting to tie. Ground very heavy. Good tackle there, but gee, he was put to ground after the ball had gone. No free kick was forthcoming. As we see now the ball out of bounds in that right forward pocket. A good 35-40 metres from the Moderarre goal, and they really need to get a six-pointer here if they're going to get back in this game. Presently trailing by 18 points. GDFL match of the day, round 12, out here at Myers Reserve.
Good play by Bellpost, still on the half-back line to get it out towards Wall. Caneen's there also for Moderarre. Wall over the top of the ball now, and Stiles held in there, and umpire Peter Jones comes over to bounce the ball. At centre-half back for Moderarre. 4-3-27 Bellpost Hill, and Moderarre 1 goal 3-9. Taken out of the ruck by Bird, but there's a free kick. It's going to go to him. The big captain takes a free kick for a hold at centre-half forward.
I've never seen this bloke play a bad game at all. Whether they get beat by 100 points or win by 50, he's still just about in their best players every week. I'll tell you who they are missing today, Roddy. They're missing Darryl Russell. I'm not sure where Dowser is, but they're missing his drive.
Yep, he's injured.
Okay, Bird got the ball. Oh, well, he's a fair way out. He's just forward of the centre of the ground. Taking plenty of time about it. Now he comes in. Puts the right foot into it. That's a better kick. Right to the centre-half forward position, and further on, if you don't mind, at the back of the pack. Dixon can't handle it. Kick off the ground, lands in the arms of Nathan Lewis. Can he gather it? He can. Tumbles the punt. He slipped it. He kicked. The ball goes towards Stiles towards centre wing. Not further afield there by Yamachevic. They dive in on top of him. Stiles does the diving in. Kick off the ground there across the face of the pack there. The 16 Guernsey didn't pick him up there for a Bellpost Hill.
76 actually, Cookie.
76. No wonder I didn't pick him up.
The top of his
batty. 7 come off, mate. Thanks for that, Roddy. Free kick to Bellpost Hill at centre half back. They go along to the centre of the ground. Bert, the big fella's up, can't take the mark. Bert at the back of the pack, chips it in short, lovely kick, finds Michael Wood free at centre half forward. A further chip down the ground is good. And he finds Hobie, who takes the mark. And those are the three that have been the key all day. Bird.
So same thing there. 3 prime movements all day have been those 3, Bird, Hobie and
Michael Wood.
Michael Wood, yep.
Yeah, Hobie's, well, it's going to take a fair kick from here. He's a fair way up from goal. I mean, I don't think he can make the distance here. He unloads. It's a long kick. It drifts to the left-hand side. He actually made the distance, but just offline. 1 point only off the boot there of Mark Hobie.
So Geelong Football Umpires League scoreboard. Belpo still 4 goals, 3-27 lead. Moderarre 1 goal, 4-10. Later stages of the second term here in the GDFL match of the round. Kick out by Lewis. Looks for Osborne. Can't take the mark. Beats everybody over the line, and a boundary throw in front of the Moderarre bench. And we've just heard from the Belpo Still bench that Scooter has gone to the hospital for precautionary tests and x-rays, so hopefully he'll be okay. As we hear the siren for half-time here in the Geelong and District Football League match of the round, round 12. Belpo Still 4 goals, 3-27, and they lead Moderarre 1 goal, 4-10 by 17 points. We will gather our thoughts and our best players and also the goal kickers, and we will be back at Myers Reserve in just a few moments. Back to the studio for a sponsorship break at 89.1 Country FM Football.
Your car seat's looking a bit shabby, or the seats